Rainbows. A rainbow is a meteorological phenomenon caused by reflection, refraction, and dispersion of light, usually sunlight, in water droplets. This interaction creates a spectrum of light that appears as a circular arc in the sky. The colors typically observed in a rainbow are red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet, arranged in that order from the outer to the inner edge of the arc. A rainbow is an optical illusion. It does not actually exist in a specific spot in the sky. The radius of a rainbow is determined by the water droplet's refractive index. A refractive index is the measure of how much a ray of light refracts as it passes from one medium to another. A droplet with a high refractive index will help produce a rainbow with a smaller radius. Rainbows are actually full circles. The anti-solar point is the center of the circle. Viewers in aircraft can sometimes see these circular rainbows. The rainbow seen by two people can be slightly different because a rainbow is not a physical object, but rather an optical phenomenon that depends on the observer's position relative to the sunlight and the raindrops. The shape and colors will be similar, but the exact angle and position of the rainbow can vary slightly from one person to another. A rainbow theoretically includes infrared and ultraviolet light, but we cannot see those parts of the spectrum since human eyes can only detect light within the visible spectrum. Types of rainbows. Double rainbow. Sometimes, a faint, secondary rainbow appears above the primary one. Double rainbows are caused by light being reflected twice inside the raindrop. As a result of this second reflection, the spectrum of the secondary rainbow is reversed. Red is on the inner section of the arch, while violet is on the outside. Tertiary rainbow. Appears to a viewer facing the sun. Their spectrum is the same as the primary rainbow. Tertiary rainbows are difficult to see for three main reasons. First, the viewer is looking toward the sun. The center of a tertiary rainbow is the sun. Second, tertiary rainbows are much fainter than primary or secondary rainbows. Finally, tertiary rainbows are much broader than primary and secondary rainbows.
Twinned rainbow. A twinned rainbow is two distinct rainbows produced from a single endpoint. Twinned rainbows are the result of light hitting an air mass with different sizes and shapes of water droplets, usually a rain cloud with different sizes and shapes of raindrops. Red rainbow. A red rainbow, also called a monochrome rainbow, usually appears at sunrise or sunset. During this time, sunlight travels further in the atmosphere, and shorter wavelengths have been scattered. Only the long wavelength red colors are visible in this rainbow. Fogbow. A fogbow is formed in much the same way as a primary rainbow. Light in a fogbow is refracted and reflected by fog. A fogbow seen in the clouds is called a cloudbow. Because the water droplets in fog are much smaller than raindrops, fogbows have much fainter colors than rainbows. Moonbow. A moonbow, also called a lunar rainbow, is a rainbow produced by light reflected by the moon. The moon itself does not emit light. Moonlight is the reflected sunlight, and since moonlight is so much fainter than sunlight, moonbows are dimmer than rainbows.